Okay, so we are at the Sheriff's Ranches thrift store in Homosassa, Florida. I have never been to this one before. I've been to another one over in Leesburg, Florida. But we're going to go in and see if we can find any goodies today. I'll see you in there. Alright, so let's see if we can get a cart. I'm going to take one of the little carts. Those big ones are almost too big. This is just a big open spot in a strip mall there. Got a lot of furniture here down on the left side. And I'm going to head straight to the back, I think, to start out. And here they have a bunch of pictures, paintings, wall hangings. Just kind of glancing over. I'm not going to sit there and dig through every single one, but just going to see if anything catches my eye. No, that dream catcher didn't catch my eye. It was these pictures behind it, but they were just modern. A couple modern pictures. And then over here, I see something up on the top shelf that I want, but I can't reach it. So I'm asking the gentleman that works there if he could get it for me. It was very nice. This is a laser cut metal Cocapelli. Little wall hanging, and they had a tag on it for $10, and yellow tags today are 25% off. It would have been $7.50. I'm kind of back and forth on it, but I'm going to put it in my cart and think it over. Plus we are meeting Kat, the nurse flipper, so maybe she might want it. And over here is some really nice paint. This was an absolutely gorgeous Southwest painting, but it was huge. You really have to have a nice place to put that, but that was an absolutely gorgeous painting. So we're just going to go back over here to the Home Goods. And these carts right here to the left are carts they're bringing stuff out in. I see this stuffed animal over here, and I didn't know what this is, but it's a turtle. They wanted $10. And it turns out it's a Pokemon. Shows you how much I know. Not into Pokemon. That's what I'm doing there. I'm just kind of lifting up the price tag there so I could see what it was. And I looked up comps, and they were kind of all over the place. And there was quite a few of them listed, so I just kind of left them behind. Let someone else have them, maybe a little kid or something that would enjoy them. And then over here, a lot of knickknacks. These are really nice little marble stone little vases with hand paintings on them, hand painted decor on them. But they wanted $5 a piece. I think there were 7 or 8 of them. And they were really neat, but for $5 a piece, they're just not worth it, so I'm just going to leave those there. Not sure what that was. Yeah, a bunch of bells. Bells, for the most part, are not worth much. This was kind of struck my eye a little bit. It's a little souvenir bell from the Bahamas. But I thought I'd leave it. And I think up here, this is the find of the day, I think. This is a Pottery Owl candle holder luminary. So you put your little votive or tea light candle in the bottom and then have the owl sit over top of it. It has all the cutouts there, and that was for $4. I think I said it wrong at the end here in the haul, but it was $4, so we are going to take that. That was just a neat piece. And just kind of looking over the shelves here. Just kind of a mismatch of everything. This piece down here, I should have picked this up. Kat actually does get this. It's just a studio clay art pottery piece, little bowl, dish. I thought about it when I put it back, and Kat ended up getting that, and I believe she's got it listed in her store already. This little elephant was cute. but just a little modern piece. Now, if you ever sell elephants and they have their trunk up, always make sure to put trunk up and good luck in your titles, because the trunk up like that is a symbol of good luck. This piece right here, this is a really nice glazed pottery. It had a little metal piece in there. I don't know what that was for. It does have holes in the bottom, so I don't know if it was some type of planter or what it was supposed to be. So if you know what that is, let me know in the comments. Because I really liked the piece, but I just couldn't figure out what it was. And a few appliances. Yeah, let's go over to the dishware. This was kind of a unique mug. I think they went like $6 or $8 for it though. I'll leave that behind. Lots and lots of dishes. I don't mind selling china and dishware. I just don't have a whole lot of storage space for it right now. So, although, look at me, I go and look at it anyway. These plates were pretty, but they're marked per piece. I was looking to see if the plates up here had a name on the bottom. They do, but I don't remember what it was. I do end up looking it up in a little bit, but decided to leave those behind. I think because they were so expensive. Purchase-wise, their prices were a little expensive. That was just a modern-day plate. Usually when I buy china and dishes, if I do buy a set, you know, and buy the whole thing, I will part it out, like 4 plates, 4 saucers and cups, and then the serving pieces separately too. Because most people are just looking to replace some broken pieces, not a whole set. And shipping would be a nightmare if you try to do the whole set. These pieces were really cute. Little mugs and saucers. I think they wanted $1.50 each piece, but it was missing one of the saucers. If it had been a complete set, that would have been a nice set. We'll pick up. And more plates, and more plates. These are melamine plates. I really like selling melamine. I've sold, you know, quite a bit of it, but I think they were $1.50 or somewhere around there each plate, not just for the set. And I'm not going to pay that much for it, so just going to leave them there. This was a pretty glass little dish or plate. And there was another one back here. If they had been the bigger plates, I might have picked those up. And here I'm looking for any etched signature on them. Fused glass and glassware like that. Paid Car is one to look out for. Her stuff sells really well. But I did not find any signatures on them, so I just left them there. And these are just single plates. Just kind of looking them over. That one was kind of a neat design, but more of a modern plate. My favorite, the clear glass. Not. A couple. They only had 2 of these glasses. They were kind of neat, but not for just 2 of them. This was a little, I don't know if it was a candle holder or a little condiment dish, but I like the little smoky, or not smoky, but the cloudy glass look. It's kind of a neat little piece, but didn't really go with anything else. These 2 little glasses on the end were kind of unique. A little square bottom. But I look at the other one. That one had a little chip in it. And this one has a rounded corner where all the other ones were square. So that was kind of odd. But they were kind of unique. This Stein, I didn't know what that was. I think it was like an award that a company would give out or something. I'm kind of glancing back again, see if there's anything I missed. I see these here. These are really pretty design on them. I can't remember the name on them. But of course I'm still thinking, I don't need China, I don't need China. That was very good. I put it back. I mean, if they were $200 plates, I'd think twice, but this is a pretty teapot, but this is a modern reproduction piece. So we're just going to leave that there. Those are just a more modern little saucers. And more glassware. And more glassware. This piece was unique too. This was really, I couldn't figure out what it was. I don't know if it's supposed to be a pitcher or something, or water carafe. I don't know. I'm not peeling the sticker off to get rid of it. I'm looking to see. Didn't have a real name on it. It was just a symbol. But I figured I'd put that back. I think Kat looked at it later too, and she ended up putting it back. That was a pretty cobalt blue glass vase, but it was Avon. Most Avon is not worth it. It was just a napkin holder, but it was just a wooden one that somebody put a couple stickers onto. This piece I just picked up to look at just because of the fact I used to collect this. This is depression glass. It's called Blue Bubble is the pattern. It did have a chip on it. It's not real expensive stuff, but I was just kind of looking at it. I don't have it anymore. I ended up getting rid of it at some point, but then I saw this ashtray. This is made in Greece. 24 karat gold trim. A porcelain ashtray. I thought that was really neat, so we are going to get that one. The symbols on the side are neat. So we're going to pick that up. And I saw all these little vases, little mini vases. This is an urn. And they have some sake cups. They wanted $5 for each piece, which is way too much. That sake was $5, but that was just a little sake pitcher, but they didn't have little cups to them, so oil vases, that would be a nice little set, but way too much for $5 a piece. And just looking through more of the dishes. And then here we've got the baskets and floral arrangements. There's a bunch of vases down here. They do organize the store pretty well, though, separating everything. That was another vase. They wanted $5 for it. And these blue bottles, I see these bottles everywhere in different colors. I don't know if it was like a trend at one point or what, but somebody wanted to collect them. They could sure find them everywhere. And that blue and brown vase there is a Pier 1. This one's a wedding vase, but it was very cheaply done. I think somebody did it as a home project. Not worth much. Yeah, that vase right there, that was a Pier 1. I think they wanted $6 or $8 for that. This piece was kind of neat, but then once I looked at it, you could tell somebody just painted around the outside of it. And this piece here, this is really neat. This is a brass chokin vase. The Oriental design on there. I actually have 2 others in my store, so I think I might take it down and add that one and sell it as a lot of 3. So we'll add that to the cart. Looks like somebody did some home project there with the cord around the vases. This was pretty, but when I kind of peeled back the sticker to see the bottom, it was made in China. So we'll put it back. That was just a little metal. I don't think that was pewter. I think it was just a cheap metal vase. This was kind of pretty. A utensil holder or vase. Drip glazed pottery. I wanted $4 for it. And there is a signature under there. But it's kind of one of the scribble signatures. I don't know, I thought about it, but I'm just going to leave it behind. This one over here, this is all the crafts section. This was kind of a unique little box with the knitting needles in it. I don't know, that might have been a good pickup, but I don't know anything about crocheting or knitting. Here I'm checking out some beds for my 2 cats to see if they might have liked either one of those, but I think they wanted a little too much for them. And over here is like the non-Christmas. I think there's a few Christmas things in there, but mostly the Halloween, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, Valentine's Day, all the other holiday stuff. But it was really all this the cheap stuff. Oh, the cute little bunny deviled egg holder, but it was just plastic. All their bath stuff. Should look closer, more like the soaps and stuff. I always forget to look at that. Some of that stuff can go for good money. This is just like home tools and whatnot. And of course, there's probably some good money in there too, and I just don't know anything about this stuff. But hey, you never know. Might as well check it out anyway. Let's see, I see these little dishes on the end. I don't know what they are. Like a ceramic or pottery. Obviously newer because on the bottom all it was basically stamped was like dishwasher safe or whatever it said on it. There was a blue one and there was this brown one here too, so it makes me think they were a more modern piece. If you know what those are, let me know down in the comments. And we'll get to the clothes here in a minute. Kind of deciding which way to go. Oh, I decided at this point to put the Cocapelli back. I think I'd met up with Kat and she didn't want it either, so. But when I went back, they had put out this vintage lithograph with the bird on the piece of wood. So we're going to get that. I believe it was only about $2.75 or something along those lines. And there's Elena. She met up with us as well. Here I'm going to check out the pajamas, nightwear, the pants, cute little pumpkins, bunny rabbits, the shirts. I think Kat had already gone through the nightgowns and everything at this point, so she grabbed all the good stuff. Little martini glasses. Didn't see anything in there. Look through the bras real quick. You can sell used bras, but I don't want to sell used bras, but I was looking through to see if I saw anything with in the larger sizes with tags. Don't see much there. I'm going to go up. The Christmas section is up in the corner. That's where I'm headed. But I see the kind of more boutique stuff here I want to check out real quick. This was a Champion men's shirt. These are the more expensive clothing, so can't remember what it said for the price. This was kind of a unique shirt with the embroidery on it. So I'm kind of looking through it. I think there was a snag or a stain or something on it, and that's why I decided not to get it, because I think it was about $10. That'd be good for a little to the beach or a cruise or something. It looks like a store donated a bunch of swimsuits. Or I should say swimsuit tops. And then over here they have all the Christmas stuff set up. A lot of Department 56 houses, but they did not have any boxes. So they were all just loose pieces. These tablecloths were marked at $10, but they were only like $12.99 or $14.99 originally. Gingerbread houses. Nativity scene. Still not seeing anything. These were cute. These little doggy Christmas footies, boots. More Christmas Village pieces. Just nothing here. Nothing that I really was interested in. If you needed a party, there's some cheap mugs. Lots and lots of mugs. That was a little salt and pepper shaker set. And over here, I like that bedspread. I should have looked at that closer. Oh, this was a little cute little gnome. But it's so hot right now, I don't want to really be shipping candles. Yeah, I go over here. I gotta check out the throw pillows. That's really... I saw one with an angel on it, but it was kind of cheaply made. So we're just going to put it back. We're going to go and check out, and let's go over the haul of everything we did get. Alright, well, we got just a few things at this one. This one is a kind of a knitted poncho, the greens and reds, and they have the red fringe on it. This is a really cool piece here. And we paid, I believe, $4 for that. We paid up a little bit, but that's okay, because I think we're going to get probably $25 to $28 for that. We got this really cool Greek ashtray, vintage with the Greek hieroglyphics on it, and even says, really handmade in Greece. 24 karat gold trim. That should do pretty well. We got this lacquered or shellacked vintage bird on wood piece, and we paid, I believe, $2 for that, or $2.50. We got this really cool chokin vase, the oriental design on it, and this is brass. Paid $2.50 for that. And then I have this really cool candle owl. Let's see if I can get that off of there. There we go. Put your little candle in the holder there, and then you have the cutouts, as you can see there. So that's a really cool piece. I like that. I paid $2.75 for that. I thought that was really cute. So we will have all this stuff in the store as well, so please check it out. I will put the link below, and we will see you on the next one.